Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and I am here to talk about Game 2 of 3 between the Philadelphia Phillies and Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs take Game 2. They beat the Philadelphia Phillies. What's the final score? 10-4. Phillies go up by 3. Early this game, had a 3-run home run by these bitch Love Sosa from that Chief Keef somewhere. What, Chief Keef? 3-run home run. No doubter. So you're thinking, oh man, Cubs are down. So think, oh, Cubs down by 3. They're done, but they had an opener in the first inning. What's his name? Riley Martin, I think. He pitched scoreless first. Colin Ray then gets up that 3-run homer, but after that, Colin Ray settled down, pitched really well in this ball game here tonight. I think after that, he went, I think 4 or 5 scoreless after that 3-run homer. Phillies' offense was pretty lifeless until the 8th inning when they had a bases loaded opportunity. The bullpen blew it. They also had a bad error. Man, it should be an easy out at second. You should be able to try and turn a double play right there. They don't, and then floodgates open. A pair of 2 RBI singles off the bat of Nico Horner and Bregman. Bregman had a really good night tonight. Alex Bergman. He went 3 for 5, drove in 3 runs. He started the season a little bit slow, but he's starting to turn it around a little bit. So 3-hit night, drove in 3 runs. Carson Kelly drove in 3. He hit the dagger 3-run homer after they got that bases loaded situation. So Phillies' offense was pretty lifeless, and the bullpen blew it. And Nola gave up that lead, but the bullpen blew it. Not great work by the defense either in that end. In one play, Keller gave up a 2-run single when he entered the game. The Cubs bullpen, Colin Ray was really good after that 3-run homer. Jacob Webb got into a little bit of trouble. Thielbar got into some trouble, but he got some key strikeouts to get out of the inning. And Rawson ended up finishing off the game. Tanner Banks and Meza give up a combined 6 earned runs in this one out of the bullpen. So they give up 15 hits, 9 runs, walked 6. So not a great job by the Phillies pitching staff. The key inning was that 6th inning where they scored 4 runs. And then the bottom of the 8th inning, they got that strikeout. But feast of famine, man. Sosa hit 3-run homer in the second, but the Cubs scored 7 straight runs until the Fields added a solo run in the 8th. Meza and Banks combined 8 runs in 1.1 innings. Meza hadn't given up a run in 7 innings. Finally gives up some. 4 runs, 3 earned. Imanaga starts tomorrow. The Phillies are hitting 171 versus 6 left-handed starters so far this season, so they have not hit left-handed starters really well at all. Cubs outscored the Phillies 10-1 after the second inning. But yeah, the Phillies didn't hold it after that second inning. So they'll have a rubber match tomorrow. Great job of the Cubs offense to rally after getting that 3-run homer. But Phillies fans only about 140 something more games of this. That Bomat bat was terrible, with the bases loaded, just no discipline right there. And he's too dumb to challenge that first pitch, and he has no discipline afterwards. He didn't get a single strike right there in that at-bat. Should have been Marsh. I don't care what the damn analytics say. And for one time I have a feel for the game, you wanted probably Marsh up there. That was just a terrible at-bat by Bone. And they start off really good, 3-run homer, but after that, not much until the 8th inning. But even then, they still have terrible at-bats. First pitch was a call trot, which was a terrible challenge that they did, and then terrible at-bats. I just don't know about this Phillies team, man. They might be going to be hovering around 500. Bone shouldn't be starting. Just really embarrassing, man. One day you score 13, and the next day they get blown out. Thompson's not really a great manager. The offense, it's just not fun. Like, one day they score 13 runs or something like that. They score, 11, 12 runs. The next day they get 3-run homer early, and then only one more after that. This team is just lost, and they're not a contender. And I don't know why they put Alec Bohm in to pinch hit. for Alec Marsh, or for Alec Marsh, Brandon Marsh, right there. I don't know if this team. It's early in the season, but we've seen it, dude. They've had really good teams and they've not been able to win. This year they just look mediocre, and they're a 500 team. Now, Aaron Noah had a 3-0 early lead. He gave up the lead. He only went 5 innings and gave up 8 hits. And then they've lost 3 of his 4 starts so far as well. He is really freaking hittable. He's back in last year's form. Feels like they lose damn near every start he has. Yeah, Cubs offense really showed out today, so really encouraging performance by them. 15 hits and scoring 10 runs, and coming back from their early deficit. Colin Ray bounced back from that 3-run homer to go 6 innings, only those 3 runs from that homer, and struck out 5. Didn't walk anybody. Really, really good performance by him. Riley Martin gave that good innings. The openers only threw 6 pitches there to get the outs. And Phillies had a chance of base load in the 8th and crashed, and then gave him the 3-run homer, and even more crashed. So let's go over the stat sheet. Go over the stat sheet here. Let's go over the stat sheet. There's really the game recap. Phillies get off to a good start, but the Cubs cut the lead to 2. Scored 2 runs, cut the lead to 1. They tied in the 5th, and then they break it open in the 6th with 4 runs. Phillies got 1 run in the 8th, base load situation, strikeout, and then the Cubs hit the dagger 3-run homer in the 8th, or in the 9th, and win 10-4. So Cubs improved to 8-9, 4-4 on the road. They had 15 hits, 10 runs, no errors, none in the first, none in the second, 2 in the third, none in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 4 in the sixth, 7, none in the seventh, none in the eighth, 3 in the ninth. Horner 2 for 6, 3 RBIs. Bush 2 for 4, 2 walks. Bregman 3 for 5, 3 RBIs. Happ 2 for 5 and an RBI. Suzuki 1 for 5. Ballesteros 1 for 2. Shaw and Conforto were each 0 for 1. Amaya 0 for 0 and a walk. Kelly 2 for 4, 3 RBIs. A walk and a homer, 3-run homer. Pete Crow 2 for 4, 2 runs, and Swanson 0 for 3 with 2 walks. Martin 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Colin Ray 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, no walks, 5 strikeouts. Webb 0.1 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. Thielbar 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And Rollison 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. For the Phillies, they dropped 8-9 on the season, 5-6 at home. 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 error. None in the first, 2 and 3 in the second. None in the third, none in the fourth, none in the fifth, none in the sixth, none in the seventh, 1 in the eighth, and 9 in the ninth. Turner 1 for 1 RBI. Schwarber 1 for 4. Harper 0 for 4. Garcia 0 for 3 and a walk. Marsh 1 for 3. Bohm 0 for 1 a strikeout. Remuto 2 for 4. Stott 1 for 4. Sosa 2 for 3 RBIs with a homer, and Crawford 0 for 3. Nola 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Meza 0.1 innings, 1 hit, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Keller 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Sugar 2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. And Banks 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. In the second, a Sosa homer. In the third, a Horner single, a Happ double. In the fifth, a Bregman single. In the sixth, a Horner single. In the sixth, a Bregman single. In the eighth, a Turner single. In the ninth, a Kelly homer. So, 10-4 is your final score of this game. Let's go over the probable pitchers for tomorrow. The final game of this 3-game series. I believe it is Imanaga and Jesus Luzardo, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go over the time as well for this rubber match. They split the first 2 games. It will be Shota Imanaga and Jesus Luzardo, once again 6:40 p.m. for the final game of this 3-game set here. So that's all to say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.